back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I created this makeup look. It's really flattering for green eyes because it involves some reds, some coppers, and some purples, and those three colors are really complementary for green eyes. They make them stand out, so this is going to be great for those of you with green eyes, but obviously any eye color can rock this look. So I also tried something new. It's like I don't know, a trend that I saw of this little line. I don't know why I think it's cool. It looks kind of cool. I don't know. But anyway, you obviously don't have to do that. You can just do like a regular lip. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. I am going to be starting by priming my lid with the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Eye Primer using my finger. Then I'm going to be taking the color Sauced from the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette using the Sigma E25 blending brush. And I am going to start applying it into my crease. I'm just working it in, swirling it all the way from the inner corner of the eye outwards and upwards towards the brow. And I'm just going to build the color until I get the desired color. I like going in first with a little color on the brush and then building it rather than going with too much color at once. Then I'm going to take He Devil, which is a reddish color from the same palette, on that same brush, and I'm just going to go over the crease again. This time I'm letting the color kind of slide onto the lid itself as well, and I'm also going to be taking a little bit more on the very outer corner of the eye as well, just applying it a little bit onto the lid more than the first color that I used. Then I'm going to be taking the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette and this really red color, which is called Rouge, and on that same brush I'm going to be applying that to the very outer corner of my lid first and kind of building it in onto the lid. I'm going to be applying it mostly on the outer corner, kind of the outer corner lower upper lash line, and the crease, and then blending it out with whatever is left on the brush, and then also a little bit on the lid itself with whatever is left on the brush. But I'm leaving the inner half of the eye kind of bare because I want the next color to stick to the base, to the primer a little bit more. And the color that I'm going to apply all over the lid that I want to stick more is called Scorched from the same Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. And this color is kind of a reddish copper with a lot of kind of glitter to it. And I'm applying that with my finger because that's what's going to make it stick to the base a little bit more and kind of make the glitter and the metallic look of it stand out even more. Now on the inner corner, I'm going to be taking the Warm Neutrals palette again and the color Bittersweet with the E21 small tiny flat brush by Sigma, and I'm going to be applying that to the very inner corner of the eye and blending it into the color that I have on my lid, kind of gradually make it fade in. That way we have this color that goes from kind of copper to red. And to highlight the inner corner, I'm using the Balm Mary Luminizer highlighter using that same brush. I'm also going to take the same color under my eyebrow as well, just to kind of match it. Then I'm going to be taking the color En Fuego with the Sigma E45 brush. This brush is kind of fluffy, but it's a little bit more pointed and precise, and that is going to go onto my crease as well and on the outer corners of the eye. I know that I'm using a lot of colors and it involves a lot of building color, but that's what gives it this gradual effect. And again, I like to go with a little color first and then building it in as I go and applying more and more as I find needed. And then I'm just going to grab my E25 brush again and just blend everything out so I won't have any harsh edges. Now I'm going to go with the color Amber, all from that same Naked Heat palette, and with a pencil brush, this is 219 by MAC, I'm going to be messily applying that to the very outer corner of the eye just to kind of darken it. I'm applying it on the outer edge of my upper lash line, kind of close to the lash line, and also a little bit into the crease. And then I'm just blending it in with the same E25 blending brush, so everything just kind of fades out nicely. But now I see that I really made the center color, which is scorched, to kind of fade out. So I'm just going to be applying a little bit more with my finger right on top of that to intensify the color because it just faded away with all the blending. Now I'm going to be taking the new Sigma liquid pen eyeliner. I love this liner, and I'm just going to be applying that to my upper lash line, making it thin on the inner corner and then winging it out just a little bit with a tiny wing. I'm going in with the E45 and the color Rouge, the reddish color, under my lower lash line to match. And I'm just blending it in and kind of blowing it out on the lower lash line. And when with a more precise brush like the E20, I'm going to take En Fuego, which is the darker kind of burgundy shade from the palette. And I'm going to be applying that one a little bit more precisely and a little bit closer to the lower lash line as well. Now I'm going to be just applying the Pixie, no, is that the Pixie? Yeah, the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in the color Bronze Beam onto my waterline. I didn't want to use something that's too dark, so I didn't want to use like a black color. And now I'm going to be curling my lashes and applying some mascara. I'm going to be using the MAC Opulash Optimum Black mascara on my top and bottom lashes. And then right before I apply my falsies, I'm going to be taking a little bit of scorched on my little finger and just kind of rub it on my lower lash line, just so it will kind of blend with the lashes again. For the falsies, I'm using the Demi Wispies by Ardell, and this is the finished look for the eyes. This is how it looks like, and let's move on to the rest of the face. I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, using the Sigma F40 brush onto my cheeks. I'm focusing mostly on the apples of the cheeks and then taking it outwards. It's a really nice kind of dewy peachy color that I think really complements the eyes. Then for my highlight, I'm going to be using the same highlight that I used under my eyebrows and on the inner corners of the eye, just so everything would match. And this is the Balm Mary Luminizer. I'm using the Sigma Strobing Fan Brush. This is the F42. Sorry, oh my god, what was that? F42. I'm playing it on my the apples of, not the apples, oh my god, what's going on? I'm applying it to my cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, the tip of the nose, and the cupid's bow. And on my lips, I used the Sigma liquid lipstick in the color New Mod. And then I'm going over with a pencil around my lips. This is the NYX, just gonna still in a second. This is the NYX Soft Spoken Lip Liner. So I did this a little different this way. I applied first the liquid lipstick and then the pencil around the lips, and I just find that this makes my lips look a little bit more plumped. And so this is the finished look. This is the more wearable version of it. Obviously, I think it looks good as is, but I really wanted to try this new trend that I see a lot on Instagram, but I was so out of focus. So I'm just going to explain what I did. I basically took a white face paint in a very thin eyeliner brush, and I just draw a line on my bottom lip. So that's what it is. There's nothing much to it, just a straight line on my bottom lip, and this is how it looks like. I don't know why, but I think it looks really cool. So yeah, this is the finished look. That's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you will try it out. If you will, please make sure to mention me or tag me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All of the links to those accounts are going to be down below in the description box of this video, as well as a full list of all the products that I used to create this look. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and click the little bell button to get notified every time I upload a video, which is usually twice a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I'm going to talk to you all on Tuesday.